Hey guys, welcome to this lecture. In this lecture, we are going to talking about the where clause in PHP and MySQL. The where clause is used to extract only those records that fulfill a specific conditions. Like you can see here, there is a where clause, and I just run this code. So here you can see, this is my old code, what I am just executing right here. You can see that. Now here you will see that if I have the table right here, where I have the table column which is ID, then this is full name, or this is first name, or this is last name. You may say that this is address, and at the last we have the email. Okay, the where clause is used in this case. Like here you can select a command where the first name is like that, or you can use a select command where your ID is 5, or your address is this, or your Gmail ID is this. So at this case you can use where clause. Let's just see how. You can see that we already create this select command right here, and with the help of this select command we have to select our record right here. How? You can see that here. You can see that I just remove this. Here I just write select static from human. Human here is my table in the database, and here I just use where clause, where first, and where first name which is equal to, here I just write Bob. So that will execute the query only, or the query only where the first name which is equal to the Bob right here. Now here you can see that when I just run this, so here it will run only the query here which is the ID, and the first name here is Bob only. Hope so you understand now that how it will run this code right here. So you can see here, you can see I just only write here which is setting, or which is executing the ID, then this is the first name right here. Okay, now here you can see that if you want to run more tables or more columns right here, so simply you have to write row, and then here you will simply set your last name which is a column name right here. Then here I have to write that row, and row which is equal to, here I just write that show me the email, and then after that here the row, and the row which is show me the address as well. Okay, now here you can see, save this and run this. So here you can see that that will show me all of the entities right here. Now this is the first thing what I am just showing, that with the help of select command and just use the where clause as well. So select static from the human where the first name is equal to Bob right here, or you can set the last name as well with it. Here you can see that I have to write that select, and select here is select ID and first name. I just want to select the limited things only, and then last name as well. Okay, from human where last name is equal to, here I just write that this is Bob. Let's just see now. So here we have an error right here that there is no last name of Bob is saved inside the database, so no record is found right here. Okay, now here you can see that I have to write David. So this is David right here, and now I just run this code. So here you can see that I have to write that localhost, and then here we can search the PHP MyAdmin. Okay, now here you will see that, so this is from as well. Okay, now here I just run this code. So we have an error in line number 19 right here. Okay, leave this error right here, and we will move through this PHP course. And here we have okay address, and last name here is David. So you can see here that will find the ID here of the last name as well, and here we have the email and the address right here. Okay, now here you can see that this is address and this is email as well. Now I just run this code right now, and so I just remove this just because of we do not need right here. And now I just run this, so that will find an output right here, so no expectations of that string right here. Okay, it's fine. Now it's good. When I just run this, so you can see here with the help of where class we can get the data as well. So you can run this where class here as well. You can see that select static from human where. So where here is you can set the last name, or here you can set the last name which is equal to, you have to write that this is David. Okay, you can see that. Now I'm just running this code right now, so you can see here that will select the David where the last name is David and select the record of that as well. Hope so you understand now that why we use where clause and how we use where clause. So where clause, when you are just getting the required data, where like you can see that you can only retrieve this name. Like if you have the thousands of rows like here with the name of David, and if you want to select some of the unique rows, so you have to use where clause at that stage. So if you find any of the problem regarding this lecture, please let me know, and thanks for watching this lecture.